Hi, I'm Pat Barnard, Group Managing Editor for TMCnet, coming to you from IT Expo East 2011 here in Miami. And joining me is Juan Osorio, Director of Business Development and Retail Development for Telintel. How you doing, Juan?
Hey, Pat.
Good to see
Fine,
you.
thank you.
Welcome, and thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So tell us a little bit about Telintel.
Well, Telintel is a 14-year-old company.
Okay.
We are a leader in global voice termination.
You're based out of Florida here, right?
Based out of Florida.
Yeah.
We are what is known as a carrier's carrier. We're interconnected with over 500 of the top tier 1 companies across the world.
Okay, so you're a wholesale carrier.
We're a wholesale carrier in nature, exactly.
Okay, all right, great. So tell us about Telintel's latest growth initiatives.
Well, we are by nature or by roots a Latin American company, although we are a global supplier of services. But two of the greatest milestones that occurred to us in this couple of years has been in 2010. We were awarded PTT status by the Colombian government, so we are a PTT in Colombia.
Okay.
And in 2010, we made a huge investment. We acquired a PTT in Guatemala.
Okay.
So that just reinforces our ability to serve two of the biggest migrant communities in Latin America.
Right, excellent. Yeah, expanding out that footprint, huh?
There you go.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Okay, great. And what about Asia or Africa? Do you have any plans to penetrate those markets?
That's a very good question, and actually that's what brings us together today.
Okay.
You guys, we just wanted to share with you as our partners. We have a great announcement. We are launching our MyTunu product. MyTunu product.
Right.
And well, MyTunu has, it's for end users, but we also have a co-branded solution.
Okay.
And so going back to your initial question about penetrating Asia, with that co-branded solution, we already started in 2010.
Okay.
And we have a great partnership in Thailand with one of the biggest mobile content distributors.
Okay.
And through them, we expect to achieve 500,000 to 750,000 users by the end of this year alone.
Wow.
And in Philippines, we have also a great partnership with one of the biggest ISPs in the country.
Okay.
And with them, just a massive project as well. We expect to achieve or bring MyTunu services, long calling plans for those users, and achieve about 500,000, a million users by 2012.
Wow.
So quite big, yeah.
Wow, yeah, those are some pretty big and very lucrative markets to tap into. So
Exactly, yes.
So tell me about MyTunu. What is it exactly?
Basically, MyTunu is our own VoIP network and the related products and services. Users basically can download our dialers and soft phones for Android,
Okay.
for iPhone, and for PC.
Oh, okay.
And with this, they have access to unlimited calling plans and to a lot of free callings from up to 35 countries right now.
Right.
So a lot of the biggest driving services today that people want, long distance calling, but very affordable. That's where we're bringing them with our VoIP network.
Okay, so should this be considered your company's major consumer play, so to speak?
Oh yes, definitely. It's been a project that we've worked on for 2-3 years almost, and so now it's the culminating part where it's mature, it's been tested, it works perfectly, and from now on it's going to be our main focus in the retail area.
Right, yeah, makes sense since you already have the network in place. It's another way to leverage it. However, you got to get the other pieces of the business into place.
Exactly, that's exactly what we use. 14 years of experience. Now, this is not something that anybody can just do. There's a lot of developers there can do something like, give you some kind of software. It's not just that, Pat, believe me. You have to have the interconnections in the world. So, yeah, this is definitely something that we think we're one of the unique players that can do this.
Right, okay. Now, what about the other over-the-tops that are out there, Google Voice and Skype? How is MyTunu going to go up against those big ones?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. I think that we've focused in two aspects to kind of differentiate ourselves. One of the aspects is that we want to make this really more mobile. We're achieving that by having two of the major platforms that are really ruling the world out there in smartphones, Android and iPhone, as I said.
Right.
But we're taking it a step further, and is if you don't have internet access, or what if you don't even own a smartphone, which these migrant communities that we try to focus on throughout the globe don't really have the money to invest in such high-tech equipment.
Yeah, they have cell phones.
Exactly.
Right.
So we wanted to focus on those guys, and we're giving them, with our access in over 35 countries and growing, we are also allowing them to get into the MyTunu unlimited calling plans and some of the free options through those normal cell phones. So that's one great feature.
Uh-huh.
The second feature, or the second aspect that we focused on is we realize that there's a lot of companies out there, MVNOs, MNOs, ISPs, all these, even some of distributors that are related to communications somehow, have invested quite a bit in trying to grow their business, have a great customer base, and now they're fighting against these other companies to try and keep their customer base, which they fought so hard for.
Right.
I think that MyTune is one of the few options, if not the only one, that we're willing to be flexible about the plans that we program for them, focusing on their needs, their customer base.
Right.
And more incredibly, we want to share our revenue of those plans, of that setup with them.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, great. So you mentioned the co-branding aspect of it. You're looking for partners right now, and explain what you mean by co-branding.
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely. We are looking for, we designed a whole platform. It's web-based. We have the ability to set up special plans specific to the different regions. As I mentioned, in Thailand, for example, well, they need to call certain Asian countries, but we're a Latin American company. We can also satisfy calling some of the Latin countries. So depending on the region that our partner is on, we can customize plans for that region. The website is very powerful. They can put their own logo. We can do that. Everything's set up so that it's a very seamless and very easy startup between our partners and us. And so at the end of the day, what that does is we want anybody out there that wants to go after new customers or grow their current customer base with new services for them to come and join the MyTune, and together as a partnership, we'll go after that market. So very easy to start up. We have everything ready.
Right. Okay, great. Okay, good. And the client for right now, you said it runs on Mac and Android devices. Is that right?
It runs on the iPhone platform.
Oh, iPhone.
So basically,
right.
iPod Touch will do, even the iPads. It runs on the Android platform.
Okay.
What is great is that we don't care which provider you're using, either here in the U.S. or anywhere in the world. As long as you have the Android platform or the iPhone platform, this is going to work perfectly. And of course, a PC version of the dialer is available as well.
Okay.
We are working on the new platforms. That would be future, and
right.
I
That's what I was
hope
gonna ask you.
to disclose that here as a first time. But for now, those are the platforms.
So tell me a little bit more about MyTune and exactly how the dialer operates, how the interface works for the user.
Well, it's very simple, because what we've tried to do is create the atmosphere of using your normal cell phone. So there's no learning experience here. It's all the features that you know from your normal cell phone experience. And actually, it's a very cool feature because it's smart. And so when you're either dialing from the direct pad of your cell phone or smartphone or the MyTune dial pad, it recognizes if you have an available internet connection or Wi-Fi connection.
Okay.
And will suggest if you want to make the call through MyTune, which is going to save you bundles of money, or if you want to choose and do it through your normal provider.
Right. So,
very simple for the users to use.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, good. Well, thanks very much for your time. It sounds like a really exciting product and a very exciting initiative for you guys. It also sounds like you're growing your global footprint pretty rapidly as well. So thanks very much for your time today. We've been talking to Juan Osorio, Director of Business and Retail Development for Telintel, coming to you from IT Expo East 2011 in Miami. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it.